This is the program Know Yourself. We welcome you to yet another exciting edition of the program Know Yourself. Today is the second part of what we started the last time, talking about the basic concepts of marriage. I remember sharing with you basic concepts that will build a happy, stable, and secure home. And I hope for those of you who have been following, in the first part, we said as couple, we should have it in mind to follow the instructions of the Bible. The instructions as laid down and enshrined in the Bible, follow it. The second point, we said there's the need for us as couples to reaffirm our commitment and our relationship as a permanent one and an unbreakable union. Then we ended by also saying that we should try and divorce the idea of 50%, 50% proposition in marriage, and that when we are coming into the relationship, all of us must bring our all. So today, the fourth one that I want to continue with is that you need to recognize that each of you, the man and the woman, has distinctive personal needs. Again, for those of us who have been following Know Yourself, there's one of the topics that I devoted solely to address this fourth point about the basic emotional needs of the man and the woman. And so the fourth point that we are talking about here is that you need to know that each of you has distinctive personal needs as a man or a woman. And I remember telling you in that presentation that if we fail to meet the needs of our partners at home, someone who offers it to them outside will then endanger the sanctity, the stability of our homes. And therefore, I shared with you what the need of a man is, that of a woman is. But quickly, as a means of recapping, I remember sharing with you that every woman needs love and wants the assurance of it. Every woman needs attention, tenderliness, care, and every woman needs security, protection, and home maintenance, just helping her around. We also mentioned to you that every man needs respect and reverence. Every man needs the wife to recognize him as the greatest among all men, as the head of the family, as the king of the family. And we also said even when he makes a mistake, you will still respect him because he's a human being. These basic things, I believe you have not forgotten. So try and recognize that the two of you, each of you has distinctive personal needs. That is the point number 4. Then again, we need to know that there is yet another fifth concept, and that is for you to make it your life's goal to meet your partner's needs. We have now known the needs of each partner. So the fifth point is saying that make it your life goal to meet it for your husband or for your wife. You would not know that of your husband, that he needs respect, he needs to be respected, reverenced, cheered on as the hero, the head of the home, unless you recognize yours, that you, as a woman, you need love and to be loved. You need care and attention, security. So once you recognize that you have that need, then you can feel for your husband that as you need that one, the same way your husband also needs. The same way a man should also recognize that just as you need to be respected and reverenced and be recognized as the head of the family, your wife also needs love. He's a human being just as you are. So you make time to accord her that recognition as well. So that is the point number 5. Make it your goal to meet those needs as we have discussed. Then, since we are all human beings, no matter what, once in a while there will be conflicts. But when they do arise, I have said that those who have studied conflicts will tell you that conflicts will not come to break marriages and relationships. They only come to help you, shape you, and build your relationship. So if they do occur in a relationship, try and resolve all your differences God's way. The Bible has instructed us to be forgiving. And so when it happens and the person genuinely seeks your forgiveness, do. So let us follow and settle our differences God's way. God's word forbade divorce in marriage. And so, if you remember, in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus said, "It had been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you, that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery. And whosoever shall marry her, that is divorced, committed adultery." And this is recorded in Matthew chapter 5, verses 31 and 32. So let us try as much as possible, not for any simple reason. Nowadays, people stand and step on any reason at all, and they want to divorce. They want to put away their husbands or their wives. And so let us try and then resolve our differences God's way. Then lastly, on the basic concepts, as we try to find the basic concepts to help us build a happy, stable, and a secure home, want to share with you the very last one, and that is trust one another completely. Very, very important. A stable marriage must be based on trust. I have said love is good, but any marriage that lacks trust is on the verge of collapsing, because someone can easily come and make up a story against your husband or your wife, and because you don't trust him or her, you are likely to accept and believe whatever is told you. And so remember that a stable marriage must be based on trust. A person can be trusted as he or she can trust the other completely. There must be trust to forgive. Other than that, if I come and seek forgiveness and you don't trust me, there's no way you can forgive me. There must be trust to go on when the other person has failed. And so, I just want you to take note of this, that there's the need for us to trust one another completely. And if you don't take care, the alternative to trust, as mostly we record, are jealousy, suspicion, or protective walls built to hide behind. And so in most cases, our marriages collapse because there's no trust in the relationship. Today, I believe together with the first 3 that we shared with you, when we are able to follow these 7 steps, I am sure and confident, I have the greatest confidence in the Lord with His assistance that we would surely have a happy, stable, and a secured home. Thanks so much once again for your time. Bye-bye.